I was on my way into work this morning, and I saw a car that had a boot on it. Boy, it took me back. It had a boot right on it. I don't know how many boots I would get on my car. And I looked at it, and I felt so bad because I didn't know whose car it was, but I felt bad because the person comes out. If anybody ever had a boot, you come out, and you look at it for 10 minutes going, I can't believe it's a boot on my car. So I know you get a boot on your car because you didn't pay the bills and you got tickets. That's what it is, unpaid tickets, and they put a boot on the car. And I got to thinking, you know, putting a boot on somebody's car is such a heartless job. That and the tow truck driver who's got to drive it away. If your car gets repoed, I don't know if y'all fine people probably never had a car repoed. I had 3 cars get repoed. And there's something because you running while they hitching it up, and you running and you begging them not to take your car away. And you got to have a heart of stone to do that kind of job. And you know another heartless job? A process server. Those people who have to serve you court papers in person, no matter where you are, no matter who you are. And I'm telling you, process servers, one time a process server tried to come for me and tried to serve me papers at my front door. I was a co-host on The View, but I ran out the back through the garage. Oh my gosh. And I said, here I am trying to preserve. I said, a person. It was one of my ex-husbands. That's who it was. Tried to serve me, and they had been waiting out, because I saw the car every day. The car was out there waiting. They thought I was going to go through the front door, but I went all the way out through the garage and went around. And so they thought I was still in the house, so they went and knocked on the door, and my assistant, Edie, opened up the door, and the process server thought that she was me, so he threw it at her chest and ran. And he didn't know he was throwing it at her, so we had to go to court and show that it wasn't me, and da-da-da. And I was like, Shaggy, it wasn't me, when... And so, but let me tell y'all something. I got him back because when I served him, I could never get him, but I got him when he was in the drive-through at McDonald's. That's what it was one of them fast food restaurants, and he couldn't move. He was blocked in. He was in the middle of ordering a number 6. And they came in around, and they threw the subpoena right in the car before he could roll up the window. And I told that process server, tell him, have it your way, bitch! Now. Try to serve me. You be playing with me. I'm telling you. Then the other husband tried to serve me. Then tried to serve me when I was at the Essence Festival. They tried to serve me. Oh my gosh, when I tell you, I was about to go on stage at the Essence Festival, and I'll never forget it. I was standing next to Donnie McClurkin, and they said there's a process server, gospel singer and Pastor Donnie McClurkin. I was standing next to him, and they said, Sherri, there's a process server waiting to serve you while you're on stage. And I was just like, ain't this about Then I saw Donnie McClurkin standing right there. He goes, and Donnie McClurkin goes, my God, my God. And because I was cursing up a storm, I was so mad. So he held my hand and he prayed with me. And then and this kind of thing happens, but he was such a fan of mine that he served me before I got on stage, because that's just very humiliating when you're on stage. And this time, so I understand how this one felt. A process server tried to get Tyrese this week. And Tyrese was on stage when somebody on his team told him that the process server was there. So Tyrese got the hell out of there mid-concert. Look at him going down the stairs. Tyrese was on that daggone stage. He was like, sweet lady. He got off that stage, he sang down the steps, and Tyrese ran out the building. Because when they try to get to you, there's only one way they can get to you, and it's usually in a public setting. And so I'm telling you, oh my God, did I just say I was at a comedy club when the other one tried to serve me? Yeah, so the other one, when he tried to serve, I didn't try.
There's a whole lot of service.
Yeah, they always try to serve me. But I know how to get away. I was on stage at a comedy club, and one of the husbands tried to get me, and I was making everybody laugh, but it was a good thing that the process server was such a fan, because he waited until I got off the stage. And I thought he was a fan, so I said, would you like a picture? He did. And he said, I'm so sorry, Miss Sherri, but I have to serve you. And he did. He served me at the comedy club. But he said, I did not want to do it. They wanted me to do it while you were on stage, and I wouldn't do it. So I'm very thankful to that process server that did not happen. I'm thankful. And the process server who served me before I got on stage at the Essence Festival, thank you so much. And to the one that threw the subpoena at my assistant, Edie, that's what you get, because you didn't. But I do say this. Oh my God. Tyrese, you got to get a process server who is your fan. A process server who knows the lyrics to Sweet Lady. Then they'll leave you alone.
We're gonna have a good time. We're gonna